Hello, welcome to the Voyage of the Vintage Vizsla, where I go out and rescue treasures, come back and research about the items, and then rehome them to people like you. If you subscribe to my channel, you get 10% off of anything in my eBay store, and I'll make sure to put the link in the I'll be sure to put the link down in the description box below. If you see something in this video, and today's video is going to be on vintage coats, mostly women's. I do have a few men's coats. If you like the video, you get another 10% off, and if you share it, you get another 10% off. So you could potentially get 30% off. So today I am sporting my baby fat coat. Baby fat. They coined the phrase that fat, as long as you spelled it different, was a good thing. Girl, you fat. Smack? Nah. You P-H-A-T fat. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm a little bit P-H-A-T for this one. This is a 1X, and it's a baby fat, and it's fake fur. And you're probably thinking, girl, why you got that on in the middle of June? You were so right. We better take this sucker off. That's probably not a good look, was it? Anyway, that was a beautiful coat. When I'm out thrifting, I know no seasons. I don't care what the season is. I pick up coats and swimsuits all year round because I sell things on eBay, and you sell it all year round, and you don't have to list it when you immediately have it, but I usually do. I list it quite quickly. Here's another jacket that I picked up. It's mostly wool. I think it's about half wool. Look at the colors on it. I don't know if you're picking up the colors. There's got a little bit of red and green in there. I think I've showed you one like this before. Showed you? I don't know. I have a really cool jacket to show you here in just a minute. Okay, let's take a look-see at this beauty here. This is a full-length leather coat. It's a leather trench coat, and it is a women's. It has a Thinsulate layer inside there, and it's by Pele Studio. Now, I did pay a little more for this one than I normally pay for anything, but I know that these are going to sell really well. Okay, another thing, if you are planning to resell and you decide you're going to get a leather coat, like a leather trench coat like this. So I looked it up on eBay to see what the comps are. That means comparisons to what have sold recently. They're not very good. They don't have good. But I also went into account that it's that time of the year. Coats aren't selling that much right now. I know for a fact that this is like a $200 or $300 coat, especially with that Thinsulate in there. Even used, I guarantee you brand new, you can't find a coat like this for $200. So I am going to list it for about $100, and I'm going to get the $100 or thereabouts, pretty close. All right, let's see what we have next. Okay, so we've already done that one. I found this one at a garage sale, and man, this one brought me back. I'm not even trying to put this one on because it's a medium. This one brought me back to my teenage life. Look at this. Okay, look at these fringe. Also has the, where'd it go? The conchos. These are called conchos. Yeah. And this is a leather. This is a white leather jacket. And it's got fringe all the way. I remember in the early 90s, I had a jacket just like this, except mine was purple. Oh, and check out these sleeves. Look at these sleeves that you've got going on here. Yeah. So how did I know that this was vintage? Well, this one, obviously. But how do you know when something's vintage? This is a G3. I have several leather coats with G3 that are made by G3, and it is a size medium. So first thing you're going to look at is style, okay? Do you see something like this in the store today? Now, that's not always a sign, because sometimes you see something in the store today and it's just like a repro of something, okay? No, don't see anything like this in the store. Then you can just look at the brands and research this. Is this a brand you know today? Again, that may not mean anything, but research the brand. And if you don't see anything about them, maybe they are. Also, if there are shoulder pads, this has shoulder pads inside it, it's probably from the 80s or the 90s. This has shoulder pads. This is great. This is fantastic. Love, 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 love it. Okay, speaking of 80s, alrighty, hold on. I'm sorry I don't have this as organized as I should have, but it's not too bad. This is, here's another way that I know. All right, so I'm looking at my tag. All right, so see her? And do you see underneath here, it says made in the USA. Now, there are very few clothes that are still made in the USA. There are some, but most of them are not. Most of them are made in China. If it says made in China, probably not vintage. If it says made in USA, there's a high chance that it is vintage. Plus, look at the way the tag is, okay? So I kind of look at the font, the coloring on the tag, and this one has shoulder pads. This one has these shoulder pads, the ones that are sewn in. These are 80s, early 90s. Look at this though. I want you to look. This is, I guess you could use it as a jacket or a shirt. It's kind of a shirt with the shoulder pads. Look at that, how beautiful that is. It's like painted on there. It might be an applique, but it's not textured up. It feels more like it's painted on there. And then this right here has got some embroidery. This is beautiful. And if you wanted this and you didn't like these are easy to take out. In fact, they started making some of these with Velcro right here, and you could take them out and put them back in and stuff like that. For those who like them out and those who like them in. Okay, so that is that piece right there. I think another thing about vintage pieces, a lot of people do costume parties and they like to have those vintage pieces for those. Look at this one. I don't know if this is vintage, but it's kind of cool. It's embroidery. All of this is embroidery on here, and it's a little vest, and it ties in the back. It's cotton and linen. Made in India. Okay, so I'm going to say, looking at this tag, that it's a vintage tag, just because I did not look them up. That's what I should have done. Should have looked them up. I did look up several, but I did not look this one up. Here is another vintage. I think I can try this one on. Yes, I am going to model this because I know that you love seeing me model clothes. Do, 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 do. I should have some music when I put this on. This is these little denim shirts. This is more of a shirt, not a jacket. And jackets never go out of style. Now, they do some crazy things to them to make them less stylish, but people love denim. And why wouldn't you? It's so versatile. It's so comfortable. It's so durable. And there's so many things that you can do with it. I mean, you could wear this and be, you know, more butch or whatever. You could put a little cute cami under it and make it cute. Tie it up in a little bow right here and show off your F-P-H-A-T. This one in particular is a vintage one. Why do I know that? Let's see. Well, actually, I don't know. I think this one is. Take it off, baby, but not so much. Okay, this is Gloria Vanderbilt, and yes, she still makes clothes. She makes clothes mostly for plus size ladies, but this looks more like the older tag, and you can make fun of it. This is a quality made cloth. She sewed this down all the way around. Plus there's this little softy piece in there. They snap, which sometimes that is a plus. People like the snaps. And it has sleeves that snap. Yeah, and it has sleeves. Wow, jacket with sleeves. What a concept, right? Okay, I have a men's jacket I want to talk about. I love to pick up men's suit jackets. You know why? Because other people don't like to pick them up. I pick them up and I sell them and I flip them for good money. Sometimes really good money. Look at this one. Look at him. Now look at this. Look at this coloring. Look at this pattern. Is this something you're going to see today? No, it's not. But it doesn't mean it's not something that people don't like. I love suit jackets because I love to research the brands and everything. This one is made out of wool and lamb's wool. They took them baby lambs and made some wool out of it. And what is the brand of this? Options. It's a Stafford. They want you to have options. And then how do you find the size of these? You look inside the inside pockets and you just keep looking until you find them. They are hidden and sometimes they're not there at all. This is a 46 long. Anytime I find big sizes, those are the ones that I go for. And I like the ones, okay, so if we're talking about suit jackets, I like the ones that are fully lined. So this has a lining and it goes all the way down. Okay. I like good materials like wool, camel hair, cashmere, lamb's wool, even linen. These are good. Polyester, not so much. I hardly ever pick up polyester, but every once in a while I do. And I like unique coloring, but I pick up a lot of black, very few blue, mostly black and like that charcoal gray color. This is fully lined. What else does it have? The other features, you would look back here. If there's a split back here, which this one does not have, those are called vents. You might have two on the sides, one in the middle, so they'd be a double vent, single vent, but not a triple vent. This one's not vented at all. Men want to know that whenever you are listing this, and also how many buttons there are. I always look to see that all the buttons are there because I don't want to replace them, and I know nobody else is going to want to buy it and replace them. Some people will, but for the most part, especially men's, they're not going to want to do that. All right, so there's that one. Let's just talk about one more. Is this the one I want to talk about? I don't know. Yes, this one. I picked this one up. I'm going to show you why. That right there. So if this was not cashmere, so this being cashmere, it's probably going to go up for around $45, $50, and it will sell for about that. Otherwise, it would go up for about $35. And I usually put $35. I'll take a best offer, and then some people would pay the $35, or sometimes they wait until I put it on a discount, or they give me an offer for about $25. And that's usually how I do it. I wanted to show you one other thing with men's suits. Sorry. That is super cool. This jacket is really, it's a very heavy one, but the reason I picked this one up is because of these elbow pads. These elbow patches. So they are super duper cool. If you will wait right there, I'm going to go pick up the next pile of things. And most of this stuff is evening wear, and some of it's vintage and some of it, I can't really tell, but it's all evening wear. Hold on just a minute. The first one is this really long dress. Let me see. I think I can put it on the front here. Well, maybe not, because now my thing wants to come down with it. Oh, sorry. Okay. All right, there it is. It's a dress. And this is a beautiful dress. Somebody might want to wear it to a party. Somebody might want to wear it on a date. But it's also really good for costume. This is a good Roaring 20s style. I believe it's vintage. And let's look at our tags. So sorry. let's look at our tags. This is either this is a designer that I don't know, which could be anybody, and it's in New York. And then there's the little tag. So this is made of, what is it made of right there? Silk. This is silk, and then it has a lining. So this is a silk dress, and it's beaded. One of the things you're going to look at whenever you are getting one of these is to see that all the beads are there, and see that this is a very delicate little closure up here. There's two little eye hooks. You want to make sure that those are still in working condition, and then go all the way around the edging and make sure it's in good condition. Do not put this in your washer. I just give it a little steam clean when I'm steam cleaning other items. I want to say it's vintage because it does have some shoulder pads and because of the way the tags look. But either way, vintage or not, it is a beautiful dress, and this is going to sell for probably around $40 or $50. And some of you are going, big deal. Well, I picked this up at a garage sale, and I probably paid more for this than anything else. I paid like $5 for it. And the big long trench coat I did pay $10 for. But most of the rest of these things I pick up for $1 or less. Okay, this one is a vintage item as well. I don't even know how you say it. Tibliani Benet. This is just polyester. This is a very plus size, and it's got this beautiful embroidery down the edge. It's just a jacket, and it's very long, and it's a size 28. Very nice evening wear. This is evening wear. This one may or may not be vintage. I don't think it is. Justin Taylor, I think they still have clothes made with him whenever I looked that up. And there's the size on this one. It's a size 22W. It's all polyester. Also another beaded jacket. Look at this. This is so pretty. So pretty. And one of the things that I really like is they pay such close attention to detail. So, I mean, yeah, I'm going to sell this for $10 because somebody put in so much work. I rescued this from the thrift store. They could charge me 45 cents. 45 cents. Yes. Absolutely. We are rescuing these items because these are beautiful. This one is probably a vintage. Moschita Cantor, and it's size 24, and it's got a little shirt, sleeveless, and the jacket. I love these sleeves. Look at them. It's so pretty, and it's a really pretty pink. So for the next video, I've got a couple other ideas. I have this really cool jacket, and I have a surprise with that one, but I had to do some washing on that one. Remember, if you see something that you like, let me know. If you have an idea of something that you would like me to do research on, or some things that you want me to find, just let me know, because my friends are always saying, hey Angela, if you find blah blah blah, I need one of those. And I always find blah 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 for them. So let me know what you think. Give me the like, give me the share, give me some love, would you, baby? All right, so long from the Vintage Vizsla.